from the world above. They fall to me through endless realms. I set them free, keeper of souls, elven dread. My throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rise, rise from the void and flame, a god reborn, never the same. Electric pulse in rhythm and sound, bound to the earth, yet unbound. Keeper of shadows, ruler of none, eternal watch till all are one. From life to death, through endless flight, I hold the souls within my sight. Rise from the poles below, ancient echoes in the afterglow. Once a god, now bound by fate, in shadows deep I lie and wait. Elven blood, dark cast the night, in realms unseen I hold the light. Souls slip by, lost and cold, in my hands the story's told. Elven blood, dark cast the night, in realms unseen I hold the light. Souls slip by, lost and cold, in my hands the story's told. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rust and echoes, wires and gears, silent witness through the years. They call my name in the blackened dark. Now Shire's reign leaves its mark from the world above. They fall to me through endless realms. I set them free, keeper of souls, elven dread. My throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. In realms unseen I hold the light. Soul stripped by, lost and cold. In my hands the story's told. I am the keeper, the one who remains. Through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will. In the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain. Bound to shadows unafraid. Rust and echoes, wires and gears. Silent witness through the years. They call my name in the blackened dark. Now Shire's reign leaves its mark from the world above. They fall to me. Through endless realms I set them free. Keeper of souls, elven dread. My throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains. Through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will. In the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain. Bound to shadows unafraid. Rise from the void and flame. A god reborn, never the same. Electric pulse in rhythm and sound. Bound to the earth, yet unbound. Keeper of shadows, ruler of none. Eternal watch till all one. From life to death, through endless flight. I hold the souls within my sight.
All right. Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to another stream over here in my little corner of the internet. And to anyone and everyone who is out there that celebrates it, happy Pride Month. You know what? I actually kind of miss being in a place that really supported and celebrated that. Where I live now is not the best for it. Let's just put it that way. I never understood why, certain places are so ass backwards about it, but here we are, unfortunately. But so this doesn't turn into me ranting. Let's see. Things to look forward to this week. So tomorrow I am picking Final Fantasy XIV back up on my Sprout character. I will be working my way through, well, probably not very far through, but definitely through the post-Realm Reborn content on my way to Heavensward. Unfortunately, that content is a lot longer than it has any right to be. But I will get her done. Then on Friday, definitely more Division 2 with Hina, which will be good times, as always. And I actually took a good look at it, and it looks like I will have more than enough time between now and August 28th to completely finish SD Gundam G Generation Cross Rays. And goddamn, that is such a long name. It's a fucking mouthful. If I do finish before then, before launch day for Super Robot Wars Y, I will probably do Bloodstained. Hi, Ellie. Yes, we hear you. Hi, kitty. Meow. Yeah, I'll probably play a bit of Bloodstained Ritual tonight. But keep in mind, once Super Robot Wars drops, with the exception of Division Fridays if we're still doing that around the time, which I suspect we will be, because there's a lot of stuff to do. All my other stream days are basically going to be that one game, because I fucking love Super Robot Wars. When I'm finished Super Robot Wars Y, I am going to go to a different schedule, but that's neither here nor there. Not right now. I'll talk about it when I get there, because I definitely do have a plan in mind. Because I am also going to play a lot more not a lot more Final Fantasy 14, but I'm going to make sure I have one Final Fantasy 14 day a week. So yeah, I will discuss that when I get there. Anyways, now without further ado, back to SD Gundam, because we have X Astray to get through. And we've got 2 missions, and then we're into Seed of Destiny, which, honestly, gonna say probably the worst part of this entire game. But it's also still not terrible. So, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Alright. Oh shit, what the hell? Why did that get resized? Let me fix this. There we go. There. Okay, got a cat in my lap. And some Gundam to play. It's a good day. So where we left off, we'd run into Prayer Reverie and this guy, Canard Parse, who has been hunting down Kira Yamato and has just basically been going nuts, attacking everyone and everything he could get, that basically came across his path. So he's a bit of a dick.
L4 のコロニーメンデルにて行われた肉体と頭脳を極限にまで高める命の史上最高のコーディネーターを生み出そうとする人々の執念は幾多の失敗を乗り越え唯一の成功例を誕生させました。そのものこそカナードが追い求める標的キラ・ヤマトだったのです。
I mean, the reason why he's hunting down Kira is that if he can beat Kira, then clearly Kira is not the super coordinator. And that's his simplistic logic. Hey, to be fair, if I was Canard, I'd also have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder. He's also a little obsessive. Hey, Ellie. Yeah, you are a very happy cat. Holy shit. Hi.
トノート VS ハイペリオン。
Oh, hell yeah, let's go, guy. I actually forgot he shows up in this particular mission. Yes, an actual Gundam. The Astrays are not Gundams. Call the bluff. I mean, really, at that point, what else can you do, right? Milky-chan VT when? You know what? I was gonna hold off on saying anything. But I have the current draft of Melkaya's art It's not colored yet. Once that's done, we'll be able to take that and get a gender bent version of that done. Now, here's the thing. Once I have the art in hand for normal Melkaya, I will be making a post in X. So I wasn't going to say anything about this for a while, but I'm saying it now. I will make a post in X and a post in Blue Sky, and I will put out there my follower goal of 500 followers. When I hit that, I will get underway to actually getting the Milky Live 2D model done. Actually, I like Blue Sky. It has a lot going for it. My only issue with it is it has become really politically insular, and I hate that. Like, people are using it as a hug box, and that's a problem. But yeah, when that happens, like when I've got the first art done and in hand, I will make the announcement and see if I can get someone that can do a gender bent character reference for it, and work towards getting a live 2D model done. So, see, I still stay on Blue Sky because there's people who've abandoned Twitter entirely for Blue Sky that I still keep in touch with, so. Bye, cat. Right, he's got the beam reamers. Fuck, I forgot about those. And they are awakening weapons. I mean, there's no point in forcing people to do something that they don't want to do. The reason I left and went to Blue Sky is very simple. I really had absolutely no desire to give ad revenue or any kind of money or additional money to a man-child. You know, his petty argument with Asmongold, richest man in the world, people. I have absolutely no desire to give him more money than absolutely necessary, and unfortunately, when you're in this business. But I held off for quite some time. Yes, it does work. Yeah, no, Rehome can just stay there. Sure. Well, let me put it this way. When it comes to Twitch and other streaming platforms, unless you can find a way in onto Billy, you're basically not gonna have anywhere to go. Because, like, fuck. Going to kick? Come on, really? I would go to Nico, but last I checked, registration there is locked down unless you can actually read Japanese, which unfortunately I can't anymore. Missed. Yeah, Prayer is a much better pilot. So much for a so-called super coordinator in Kennard. I mean, the alternative is to just go to YouTube entirely. When isn't YouTube having issues? Like, let's be honest here. Yeah, I stopped streaming on Kick. I mean, there was really no point in it. I mean, my biggest issue with Kick is, streaming on there is, unfortunately, with the way the guys who manage the platform are, you are implicitly supporting highly illegal content. And I'm not even talking the gambling stuff. I mean, that's just an ethics that's an ethical debate. There is an entire section on Kick that's hidden. If you know the URL for it, though, it is nothing but pirated video streams. Yeah, that's the other thing. Ice Poseidon? Yeah, no, fuck that guy. Yeah, Prayer is dying, if anyone hasn't figured that out yet. Actually, I think by now he's already dead. I actually forget what his whole story is. Oh, the kid with the blonde hair. His name is Prayer Reverie. And Prayer Reverie was dying when you first meet him. Like, you don't actually find out really what his deal is, but if I'm not mistaken, either he's on his deathbed or he's already dead. Yeah, it's as a side story in Gundam Seed, the Astray series is actually pretty good. Hey, it's DaCosta. He's from Zaft originally. You're naming your main character Giovanna Drag Z. Well, you can drag Z nuts all over your face. It's running away. Get back here. Yeah, you are. At least you're acting your mental maturity age. I'll give you that. Okay, no, Prayer is still alive. I can swear he dies. Stop lying. You're in a fucking mobile armor? Are you dumb? Hey, it's the Archangel. I still think the Eternal is probably one of the best looking ships in all of Gundam Seed. The Minerva's not bad. Hey, it's good old Wolffield. And Guy. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm going to be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, hey, Diane, how's it going? Well, the system blueprints from the Dreadnought, that would probably be the... Oh shit, it's the Dragoon system that he's talking about. Oh, it's good that you're doing awesome. I'm doing pretty good myself. I got my first major update on the character reference sheet that I had being made, that I commissioned. And it is looking absolutely fantastic. And there's one edit that needs to be made. It's a minor one. And then the coloring gets to begin for it. Yeah, I mean, I paid for the commission originally in March. So now with that commission underway, yeah, because basically what you see Melkaya as right now, like none of this is custom assets. This is all just, well, the model itself is free. Like everything that's styled about the model is free. The outfits that I wear, I think with all like 6 or 7 of them I have, I paid like $80 for all of them. So, like, but they're all just like pre-made assets. There's nothing custom about this. So when I have the reference sheet in hand, I'll be able to find myself a person who can make me a custom model. And Andy knows about my other plan that's associated to that. Garcia, what exactly is wrong with you? Everything. Garcia is just such a tool donkey. Oh, Andy. And you know what? Yes. Yeah. Kennard doesn't give a shit. Who knew you guys were going to drop him? Yep. The thing is, Kennard Parse is not a terrible guy. Like, he acts like he is, but when you actually sit down and take a look at his story, he got fucked around pretty hard. Oh, hey, look, it's daggers. And the Hyperion, too. Kennard Parse, yeah. There's no U in it. It's an A. Still. Yeah. Yeah, it's duck. Yay, I get to sortie my guys. Let's go. 5 of you. Who am I sending out this time? And actually, hold on. No, let's redo that. I want to stand by the 2 of you. Put you 2 in here. Bubble tea, huh? You know, that is not something I've ever really gotten into. I mean, you'd think I would. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just move everybody up. I'm not going to worry about the warship link-up attack. do. Thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. I mean, as long as everyone is enjoying the show, that is kind of the point. Actually, hold on. Can you? Why can't? Oh, right. It's all right. You don't need to apologize. So very Canadian of you. Well, yeah. She needs to make sure you're, that you know what you're doing, that you're making the right choice. Well, yeah. That's the only way cats know how to communicate. They're loud, right? It makes perfect sense to me. So I'm gonna leave them in there. Actually, hold on. Does he have phase shift armor? No, he doesn't. Alright, so he's almost done. Alright. Do I really want to finish these guys off? I mean, I should. Alright. Doesn't really matter what I hit him with, because this should actually end. This should get me my event. Oh yeah, more than enough damage. Good enough. Bye, buddy. Ooh. I forgot that's actually not a bad piece of, that's not a bad modification. And this is why I left everyone else there. I couldn't remember if these guys showed up behind me or not. It's this dude again. Fuck. Oh, those are the high mobility units. Okay. This should be the Jin Assault high mobilities. I thought they're the Saigus. Okay, it's the Saigu Assault, okay. My second guess was right. Why are you moving? Okay, let's see. So I'll take the kill because I'm here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. And you are... nowhere near where I need you to be. But yes, as I was saying, I do very much appreciate the bits. I make sure that everything that I earn from my streams actually goes towards new assets, model updates, that kind of thing. So, or if I need to replace my microphone or headset, it all comes out of that. So, anytime someone donates or pays for sub or whatnot, I really do appreciate it, because it really does go towards helping out with just improving the general overall everything to do with the stream. You know what? You can just stay right there. Yeah, let's attack the guy with the giant ass scythe at a range that he can hit us at. Brilliant. See, they're smart. They're attacking at range 4. She can only attack at range 3. Oh, not him. He's dumb. I spoke too soon, okay? I am going to dock you to the ship. Same with you. Evil always wins because good is dumb. This is the reason I was doing that too. I wanted to get her like super pissed. And these guys can just sit here. I can actually leave everything else to Bell, and it'll be fine. Hina's got this. Putting her on the warship was the best move I made. Alright. Time for Bell to do a full sweep here. For anyone who hasn't seen it, it's so fucking ridiculous. I love this.
Gundam, 力を貸して。今の私にできることをする。お願い。当たって。これで。
ここまでなのか。
なんとか勝てたみたい。よかった。
Yeah, the mobile suit has hair, and it goes like absolutely batshit insane. I mean, it's a magical girl Gundam. Sorry, Mikhail. I mean, you actually weren't a bad pilot, but you're not gonna. You don't match up against Gungnir. I'm sorry. Against Earth Federation regular forces, sure. Gungnir, no. All right. Onwards and upwards, let's go.
宇宙要塞アルテミスからの追撃を振り切ったカナードは撃破したハイペリオン2号機を予備パーツとして利用し自身のハイペリオンの修復を急がせました。その目的は完全体キラヤマトの排除と敗北を喫した宿敵プレアとの決着をつけるためです。しかし雪辱を果たすべく再戦を望むカナードに対してプレアはその申し出を堅くなに拒み続けます。カナードから満ちる世界への憎しみ溢れ出す運命への怒りをその身に感じながら
There's a reason why Prayer doesn't want to fight him, and it's not that because Prayer's afraid of losing, he just doesn't want to make Kennard worse. And this.
戦え。敵を殺せばお前の苦しみが終わる。僕は戦うために生まれたんじゃない。僕は人を殺さない。戦え。敵を殺せばお前の苦しみは終わる。戦え。戦え。嫌だ。僕を随分な夢だったみたいじゃないか。体はどうだ。
God, that face.
僕のことを心配。
ああ、もちろんさ。
前にここで死なれてしまっては、俺はお前に負けたままになってしまうからな。
So, Kennard's deal with wanting to overcome anyone and anything that's beaten him has a lot to do with the fact that he was part of the Super Coordinator project and was considered a failure. You know, out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of children, babies really, that were experimented on, only one of them was a success. Most of them died. And Kennard, despite surviving, was still deemed a failure. So he wants to not be a failure. That is his entire motivation. So the simple fact that Prayer beat him once is enough to set him off, because he doesn't want that to constantly be a stain on his life, because it just reminds him that he's a failure.
僕は戦いません。まあいい、好きにしろ。だが、俺をこのまま残して死ぬようなことは絶対に許さないからな。カナダさん。
Like, you can look at Kennard and say, yeah, no, he's probably a bad guy. And I wouldn't disagree with you. But I will say he's a lot more complicated than just that. Because he kind of got fucked around pretty hard. Now, Prayer is also coordinator, so he was experimented on when he was a baby and created to do what it is that he's doing. But I believe he's also a failed experiment, if I'm remembering correctly, which is why he's dying. But he isn't telling anybody that. Yeah, that's actually what makes Kennard very scary and very dangerous, is he really has nothing left to lose. He doesn't fight for anything. He fights to not be a failure. That's it. I may be mistaken, and Prayer may not be dying. I don't remember, but I know he's not in a good state of being. Yeah, Prayer has some deep issues, but Kennard has some even deeper issues. I'm going to go to Morgan Rate. Actually, this is important because what they're about to do sets off some events for the future in Orb and their golden suit, their golden mobile suit, the Akutsuki. Captain GG George Glenn. The first coordinator. Yeah, Ducky is definitely off the charts. It took me a second to realize who you were talking about there. I was like, wait, nope, you mean Kennard. I get it. I mean, at least it's noble of him not to touch the other guy's mobile suit and to leave it fully intact. But his reasoning? Because I want to fight you? Now let's get Morgan Rate to help us build the thing we need to build. Because, you know, they can. Emi no Mahashira. Yeah, Emi no Mahashira. I can never get over how stacked Casato is. Like, I know the way they designed her. Like, your eyes should be drawn to her face or her neck, but they're not. Like, everyone else in, even a lot of those really large-chested people in this game, I've tended to notice that after I've noticed their face. With her, it was the other way around. And I don't know why. Yes, you have dealt with their leader a few times, and no, you're not friends. If anything, that person would have a bit of a grudge against you. Because you're not talking to Rondo Gina Sahakus. You're going to be talking to Rondo Mina Sahakus. You killed her brother. But she will be willing to help you because you have plans that she can borrow. I think he just completely ignores her. Yeah. I like how just that conversation, Mina's like, all right, fine, whatever, just do what you want. I mean, he definitely took his shot and it worked, but I mean, Mina is definitely going to steal the data. But it does go to Morgan Rate in Orb on Earth. And it helps them finish building the Akutsuki. Which is good, because the Akutsuki is actually a pretty savage unit. So wait a minute. I have one of those. Why the fuck am I not using it? Yeah, I have an Akutsuki. And if I don't, I can build one. Morgan Chevalier with his gun barrel dagger. Unfortunately, you really don't stand a chance against the Hyperion. Alright, I forgot. You guys actually have beam coatings. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay, so you guys have laminated armor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So it doesn't matter ranged or melee, it's always going to reduce damage by 1500. Alright. Since I had to destroy 2 of these guys in one turn, let's do it the best way possible, using beam sabers. Well, technically beam knives. I can make the gun barrel dagger too, but it's not very useful. Actually, I should correct myself. It is useful, just not with the other units I have available to me. Seriously, what's wrong with you? I like how Prayer Reverie is basically constantly asking Kennard, what's wrong with you? I mean, it is a valid question. There's the upgraded Dragoon system. Hey, Gelly, how's it going? Oh yeah, lots of Gundam and mobile suit destruction, and yapping, of course. I need to figure out who it is that I'm going to get to pilot the Yakutski. What's a mill stream without yapping? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a very good question. You were streaming earlier, weren't you? Okay. I couldn't tell. I saw you in PNG Tuber Plus, so I was like, I didn't remember seeing you say you were going to go live, but I had to ask. Yeah, the Atlantic Federation kind of wants you guys dead. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, look, 2 Buster Daggers. Oh, sweet. I get all 8 of my guys this time. Yeah. Here we go. Can I destroy at least 9 unit enemies before those other guys exchange 3 blows? Yes. Yes, I can. Hi, Ellie. Everyone can hear you, Cat. Yes. Come here, you. I know what you're after. You were literally just in my lap. Okay, fine. Fuck off then. Don't ask to get up in my lap for pets if you're not going to go up in my lap for pets. Fuck off, cat. We literally just went through this. No. We just went through this. Yeah, she decided to like half cut, like, you know, she's, you know, in her little cat bed next to my desk, and she puts her front paws on the armrest of my chair, and she looks at me. She's like, "Man," and she like, it's like she wants me to pay her attention, but the moment I pay her attention, she just straight fucks off. It's like, okay. You can stay there. Okay. Now the fun begins. Those cannon shots are actually from Galley's mobile suit. And there's my 9. Actually, more than 9. That was 7. I think I was 11 unit kills, and I needed to do 9. There. I hadn't even moved my warship yet. Eh. Let's see. Let's get Found Sun out here. Oh yeah, he does have a range 1 attack in that mode. You know what? leave everyone else on board because I may need to deploy them. I'll let him come to me. There we go. Remember what I said about him being a failure and trying to shake the whole concept of being a failure? I mean, I did put him there deliberately. And now Mella's pissed. So I need him to attack me once more, and then I attack him. So I gotta basically skip a whole turn here. You guys don't have... Oh, no, you do have units on you. Why did you not launch your units? You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Time for Mel to get scary. If I boost his awakening stat, I can get that up to a range 9 ability, which makes sense for that unit because that unit, the Q in it, is for quantum. This thing actually abuses quantum particle physics and can teleport. That is actually lore accurate to the mobile suit. Yeah, quanta. It's actually a it uses quantum particle. It uses quantum particle entanglement to move from one point to another. You actually, the ultimate ability of the basic version of this unit, you actually see teleport in its attack. Yeah, I don't usually have Mel go completely batshit crazy. For good reason. Yeah, my usual goal is to get both Bell and Galley like psychotically mad. Okay, I'm gonna abuse this. Actually, hold on, no, I'm not. I'll park you here. Okay, now I'm going to abuse this because I can attack from range and still get the extra movement out of it. I'm just going to sit there. You're going to just sit there, be intimidating. Yeah, and you guys are... You know what? I'm going to actually move my warship up and put everyone back on it because I think I'm going to need you later to cover the rear. What actually gets hilarious is if all of them, if all 8 of this raid group are super pissed and I get them to do a raid link attack. Like, it's powerful now. When they're all super angry, it's even more disgusting. Right, he's a clone, which means he has the shortened telomeres. So he's aging more quickly. That's what his thing was. So, in Gundam Seed, by the way, I'm going to put this out here because it is a little bit on the important side. Clones have... so, because obviously they have genetic manipulation, that's why coordinators exist. They also have cloning, which is very much looked down upon. But some people, you know, they're if you're willing to pay for it, they'll do it. However, the main reason why they don't do the cloning is because any clone will have shortened telomeres, which means that a couple things seem to have. So clones also have accelerated aging, so they age faster. But because they have shortened telomeres, it means that their genetics, their DNA cannot recover from genetic damage as effectively over the same amount of time. So they're more susceptible to, developing genetic diseases and genetic conditions. Plus, they already have a shortened lifespan. And for anyone who's not familiar with what a telomere is, it's actually the bit of garbage genetic data at the end of your DNA in your cells, and it's designed to protect your DNA from damage over time as it replicates. With shortened telomeres, obviously, the amount of time and the amount of replications and cellular mitosis splitting that can happen is shortened before the genetic information starts being damaged. So in essence, yes, Prayer Reverie was given a very painfully short and probably very painful death sentence upon his creation as a clone. I believe he's actually a clone of Mula Flaga. But it's never confirmed. Yeah, I mean, that's the main reason why cloning is looked down upon in the Gundam Seed universe, to be entirely honest. There we go, that's what I wanted. You sure about that, Kennard? Ow. He decided not to use the Dragoon to attack, but to imprison. Even with his miniature Artemis umbrella there that he's got, he can't get out. And since they're both nuclear powered, they can both stay there like this forever.
僕はあなたの殻を無理に開けようとは思いません。ただあなたの全てを包み込む。
温かく、そして強い。これが思いの力。俺はこんなものは受け入れんぞ。このハイペリオンで吹き飛ばしてやる。フォルファントリー最大出力。
ダメだ。それ以上は。
Yes. Yes, you just literally shot yourself in the foot. It's a little late to have that epiphany now, don't you think? You know, of course, Zaft would be interested in the fact that there was literally just a nuclear explosion near one of their old colonies. I kinda would be too. And there's Guy. I don't have any money, but I'll pay you later. Yeah, you better. The fuck is that? Oh, it's the Testament. Okay. I forgot that thing actually would show up. Alright. Hold on. Where is Testament? It's right here. There. And he's not going anywhere. You can't get there in time. But you can. So let's move you here. This is why I kept everyone else in the ship. do here? All right, and that means. Wait, can I raid link up? I can only target the ship. All right. There was one ship. One ship, two ship. Red fish, blue fish. There's two ship. One ship, two ship, red ship, blue ship. There we go. Alright, let's capture these guys. Make some extra cash. They kind of were. I will be right back. Just give me a sec here. Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot to mute. Oh well. So, generally speaking, what we end up doing, also, I'm back, if you couldn't tell, is we give them a choice. We either ransom them off, or they can work for us. I mean, we need janitors. We need cooks in the kitchen. Although, to be fair, I would totally trust food that Hina makes. Food that anyone else makes? No, forget that. Okay, so they're dealt with. I could actually see a conversation like that happening. All right, so you know how I said this was a magical girl Gundam? Yeah, this is what I mean.
力を貸してヘイ このままうまく作戦が成功すればいいな。
Yep, it did the whole ribbon thing, and it even actually had a pose. Like, it stood on one foot, and it had the other foot up behind it, yeah. 100% magical girl. So, you know what? Let's move you down here. Oh, it is less impressive, but it is still impressive in its own right. Alright, yeah, you're not going to be as useful there. You, on the other hand, will be. I don't care about your phase shift armor. Oh look, victims. So let's put you there. Oh, it's because only 3 of you guys are down here. Let's fix that, shall we? Let's watch Nichi's drop the sun on somebody.
本気で行こうか。トランダム。覚悟するんだな。
Here, have a son.
させてもらうが、恨みっこはなしだぜ。もらったぞ。 この一方的にだと
いのはどちらも一緒だ。だからこそ勝てる勝負は確実に勝たせてもらう。
Oh yeah, I don't disagree. You know, but maybe they shouldn't have been there. Alright, now it's time for Galley to pick on 7 of these guys. But, oh right, I know why that didn't work out the way I was expecting it to. I forgot one vital thing about Galley. All of her buffs are in one-on-one combat, not group combat. That was a good question. Yeah, I'll just blow you up while I'm here. Because I can. Now for everyone else to show up. Yeah, it does make sense that galleys would all be about the single combat as opposed to group combat. I just happened to forget that I had set her up that way. I'm actually going to try and keep that guy alive. Alright, and zombie doing his thing. Wait, he doesn't have super pilot? Why does he not have super? Oh, because I didn't give it to him. Duh. Thank you for the Lurkina. You know what? Let's do this. Because I actually want Tina to be able to attack after this too. Yeah, this is Gungeneer at work. Oh, you think you're going to ambush everybody here, do you? About that. Deliberately keeping him alive. Actually, a giant energy cannon was Lydia. $34,000 damage. Well, there he goes. Yeah, it does look like everything missed. Thankfully, it didn't. You actually don't need navigation. You need proper piloting skills. Your navigation has to go to your navigation officer. Shocking, I know. All right, you have a good night. I will catch up with you later, Gally. All right. Oh yeah, they're toast. There. I'll drop a sun on you because I can. Give me 1 sec.
自らの攻撃によって傷つき、核エンジンを暴走させたスーパーハイペリオン。その機影は古くに廃棄されたコロニー内へと落下。自暴自棄となったカナードをプレアは X アストレイにて救出したのです。すぐに私も爆発の光に包まれる彼らの後を追いましたが、よかった。
Yeah.
プレア、おい、しっかりしろ。
It's funny how Kennard actually gives a shit about prayer reverie now.
時間が来たようです。
But, you know, better late than never, I guess.
こうなるのは分かっていました。僕に施されたクローニングは不完全なんです。あなたは無事でよかった。
なぜ俺を助けた。敗北し成功体になれないのなら俺に生きる価値などない。
僕は一人じゃない。そしてあなたも一人じゃない。人と人は思いの力でつながっているんです。
こんな俺でもか。
もちろん。
It doesn't even challenge the fact that Kennard calls himself a loser. He's like, well, yes.
最後にあなたがよかった。プレアあ。
So the person that's actually narrating the story is this girl when she's grown up.
なぜだ。なぜプレアは死んだ。誰かのコピーだからか。クローンは死んでいい人間なのか、生きる価値がないというのか。この俺はどうだ。失敗作である俺は生き残っている。他人を殺してでも生き残る。それが俺の望んだ勝利だったはず。だがこれが本当に俺が望んだ勝利なのか。
Yes. Yes, this is. And now you're starting to figure it out.
俺はこれからどう生きてゆけばいい。
こうして二人の戦いに決着がつきました。自らの運命に立ち向かい、その命を輝かせた少年。彼の魂が描く最後の一筋を私は見届けることになったのです。しかしこれで私の任務は終わりではありません。私にはサーペントテールとして最後になすべきことがありました。カイ、任務の最 最後の報告を。
あ、頼む。
ドラグーンを装備したドレッドノートはラグランデュ4中域でハイペリオンと交戦。ハイペリオンのバリアに対してドラグーンで包囲し、ハイペリオンは自滅、爆発しました。ハイペリオンのパイロットカナード・パルスは負傷するも生存。ドレッドノートのパイロットプレアレベリーはプレアは死亡。ニュートロンジャマーキャンセラーは地上に。
了解した。ミッションコンプリートだ。
彼の戦いを、彼の死の瞬間までを伝えること、それが私に課せられた本人の最後の使命。風花アジャーによるデブリーフィングだったのです。数ヶ月後、プレアの思いを受け継いだカナードは無事ニュートロンジャマーキャンセラーを地上へ届けたそうです。その道中にはカナードが追い続けた彼の姿もあったそうですが。
キラ、ヤマト。
カナードさん、あなたはあなただ。もしキラという人を殺したとしても、あなたが別の誰かになれるわけではない。
そう、俺は俺だ、プレア。お前の言う通り、俺は俺の道を探そう。
And this is what I meant about Kennard not being a bad guy. He just had a lot of fucking baggage to deal with. It takes him forever to get there, but he gets there. It's sad, though, that it took the death of Kennard, or of Prayer Reverie for him to get there. Alright, let's save my progress. Alright. So that is... So all these are done. Gundam Wing, G-Unit, Endless Waltz, Gundam Seed, Seed Astray, Seed X Astray. Now we're on to Seed Destiny. I actually don't have that much more to go through, honestly. 00 is fairly long at 13 missions. I think IBO, yeah. IBO is technically longer because it has the, it's got these 6 extra missions on it, but Iron Blooded Orphans is only 12 missions. It's 9:21. Let me think. Do I want... Yeah, Prayer was definitely dying. Do I want to start? I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this in half an hour. So what I think I'm going to do is actually stop here for tonight. So while I'm at it, I am going to just quickly check something. Yes, there we go. I was wondering when that was going to pop up. Is that the only dispatch mission I have? Yeah. Alright, so let's send you guys out. Yeah, no worries. I am actually just going to wrap up here too, so... Alright, so I am going to switch us over to just chatting here. Now, tomorrow, I will be going through and playing Final Fantasy XIV. So tomorrow night, I'm going to be picking up where I left off with my Lobby character and carrying on through the Realm Reborn content. Yeah, so I'll be making my way towards Heavensward. On my Sprout character, I've had the itch to play again, so I am going to be playing again. And then on Friday, it will be Division 2 Athena. So that is what's going to be happening this week. I will see you tomorrow. So thank you guys for coming out tonight. It was good seeing all of you. I will see who we can raid, and I will catch all of you tomorrow. Let's see who is on that I can pay a raid out to. Vapors on. Artemis Paula's on. Ooh. Kyoko Coco's on. I haven't actually rated her in fucking forever. Normally she's done streaming by now. And so's Ida Lyra. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to raid Ida Lyra. So she put on a concert this past weekend, and a good friend of mine was in it, Ray Serena. So I'm going to go raid Ida Lyra. She is a Canadian VTuber and a singer, and just all around a generally relatively cool person. So we're going to pop in, say hi, and chill. And as for everyone else, I will see all of you guys tomorrow. So again, thank you for coming out tonight. You all have a good night, and I will see you all later.